You know that saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words? That certainly rings true for my next guest. Tricia Messeroux has had a storied career behind the camera, catching all the right angles for her Toddlewood branch of her iconic recreations. They feature children dressed as celebrities on red carpets during award season. She created a new project last year called Engineers of Equality, where she mixed Black history with her recreation style. Children posed as iconic changemakers like Malcolm X, Nina Simone, Harriet Tubman, and Shirley Chisholm. The photos were shown side by side with images of the actual activist and have been compiled into a coffee table book. It's all part of what Messeroux calls her vision to educate kids in an entertaining way. And that is why I am so excited to have photographer Tricia Messeroux on tonight. Welcome, Tricia. Thank you so much for being here on Amplified. Could you please just tell us more about Engineers of Equality and why you decided to make that pivot from celebrities to recreating historical figures?
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. This has been a passion project. I have to say, I've done the red carpet for many, many years, from the Golden Globes to the Grammys to the Oscars, the whole thing. And it's been just a lot of fun and a lot of creative fun. Movie posters, you name it, just anything I get in my head, I just go for it, right? And it wasn't until the situation happened with George Floyd back in 2019, and I just felt like, or 2020, and I felt like I needed to make a change. I needed to get involved in some way, shape, or form. And it was a situation where, my family protested, I protested, we just got involved, and we were just so passionate about making a noise in terms of injustice and trying to find, equality in terms of, what had happened to George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, the list goes on. So I wanted to use my platform, Toddlewood, to find a way to, make a difference and educate kids and adults of, civil rights heroes. So Toddlewood Engineers Equality is a series of about 30 images of civil and social rights heroes, past and present, but created with kids. And it's educational, and it's just powerful, and it's just something that's been dear to my heart.
So I'm looking at those cool pictures that we just had going across the screen, and I realized that Cameron Keat is one of the young men in your shoot there. I was actually college roommates with his mother, so I know his mother very well. Explain the casting process and what it was like and what you were looking for to really honor such trailblazers and Black figures.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, that's awesome. So the casting call normally is I put out a post on social media and all these different areas, and with this one, usually people get really excited because it's red carpet and it's glamour and all that stuff, right? This one, I think it hit closer to home for most of the parents. They really wanted their kids to not only be involved in something about, creating the vision of change making, but also to inform and educate their children. So I put the post out there, and I've had, I want to say, about 3,000 children or parents of children.
Oh, I think I might have lost her there, but we're going to have her come back. We'll have Tricia, if we can get her back up. Tricia Messeroux. I got to tell you, this photo shoot is super awesome to me, because there's nothing like being able to have kids learning while they're doing. And so many of these kids who participate in these shoots didn't know who these historical figures were. And so now to be able to be like, who are you dressed as? That's always the thing. We just came off of Halloween. Who are you dressed as? And to have a real narrative and story to tell about that is super cool. I am back with Tricia Messeroux, who does these amazing photographs with kids, staging them with historical figures. I'm glad that you're back with me. I actually wanted to know if there was a shoot that really stuck out to you, and which one was your favorite?
Okay, I'm so glad to be back. I was gonna do a wardrobe change, but leave that to Diana Ross. Um, so, so, so the most I want to say the image that was most iconic. One of the, I mean, they were all fantastic. Harriet Tubman was one that stands out. Nelson Mandela,
Mm.
but the one that stood out the most to me was Representative John Lewis. That one stood out the
Mm.
most to me because I was determined, and this was the year that he passed away, and I was determined to get it right. I mean, I want to get them all right, but we actually flew out to Alabama, and we flew out the little boy and his mom to Alabama, and we shot right there on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and we just wanted to make
Wow.
sure that we just got the most authentic, and just having that little boy there. And I told him to practice a speech because we recorded the speech, and he delivered it so passionately. It's as if it was like a mini John Lewis right in front of my eyes. It was the most it literally
Mm.
goosebumps. It was amazing.
Wow. So, what have the kids been telling you that they learned from participating?
The interesting thing is I have 30 images, and I want to say maybe 28 of them, 28 of the kids had no idea who their person was. Most of the
Mm-hmm.
kids just had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
We look at Black History Month, through it's just 1 month, right? Hello. And, you go into the school system, and they talk about slavery, and they talk about Dr. Martin Luther King, and those are the only two places that they focus on, And lots of times, some of the kids, the Black kids, they go home a little embarrassed because it's all this slavery talk all the time, but they don't talk about the
Mm.
heroes. They don't talk about who made a difference, who created change, so that they can sit in the classroom with the white boys and the Asian boys and the Hispanic girls, and they don't talk about those people. They may occasionally mention Rosa Parks, but the other folks, they have no idea. So it was
Yeah.
mind blowing how these kids, and I told these kids, don't come to my shoot just thinking it's a photo shoot. You better know who you're representing. So they came, and their parents made sure they came. Miss Tricia, I have a speech for you. Miss Tricia, I have a poem for you. Absolutely. Let me hear
Mm. Oh, I love that so much. It's about giving kids pride in identity too. And that's the thing that I think education just robs us of when we talk about Black history. You grew up in Boston, and I'm just curious, Boston's a storied city around race relations. How did your upbringing influence your photography?
it. Very interesting. So as I'm going through this, it was a learning process for me too. So I have to say, I made history actually in Boston. I was the first Black girl to attend my elementary school, but Black person to attend my elementary school. I was surrounded by just white folks. All my friends were white. I might have had one or two Black friends by family. And I just didn't know much. I really didn't. So I was in that classroom learning about slavery, and when they talked about slavery, everyone's looking at me. So
Mm.
I didn't know that there
Mm.
was there was a Colette. I didn't know that there was a Mary. I didn't know any of these folks that really made a change for me. So as I'm living in New York now, and as I'm going through this, and of course, going to college and really doing my own research, I learned. But when I went through this process for Toddlewood Engineers of Equality, I dug in deep, and I educated myself for some of these folks that I just didn't
Mm.
know about. So as I did the casting call, some of the moms were posting on Instagram, hey, did you consider this person to be in the project? Hey, did you consider that person to be in the project? There's even
Mm.
a white a lady who was in the Freedom Riders, who was really important. I put
Wow.
her in the project. So it was a learning process for me as well, I have to say, coming from Boston.
This is awesome. I literally have like 30 seconds left, but I want to know, are you thinking about expanding your brand and your work now?
100%. So I have right now, we're doing a casting call for Engineers of Equality 2. And the plan is to have that launch for Black History Month 2022. In addition to that, we have Toddlewood Trailblazed Her. And Trailblazed Her is a series of images of female empowerment. So women who have pioneered, who have, blazed
Love it.
trails for young girls to make a difference in the world.
Tricia Messeroux, this is awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your work with us here on Amplified. Appreciate you.